Bulldogs, and your St. Mary's Memorial Rough Riders. In order to make tonight's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, officials and coaches, the administration, authority figures, and of course, your team and opponents. Let's make tonight's contest great by remembering to respect the game. The Memorial Soccer family would like to extend our heartfelt condolences to Mike Lynch's family. Mike passed away September 25th. Mike Lynch and Joanne Lyman, former MHS staff members, were instrumental in introducing the sport of soccer to our community of St. Mary's in the early 1980s, along with the skills instruction by John Hans Wisman. Eventually, the sport moved to the Y and then back to the community, which is now known as St. Mary's Club Soccer, West Central Ohio's largest youth soccer program. Their introduction laid the pathway for St. Mary's City Schools to have our first high school team in 1996. Please join me in just a moment of silence to remember Mike Lynch. Thank you. Now, to honor America, we ask that you please stand, remove your hats, and join in the playing of our national anthem. Just a second. The officials assigned to tonight's contest have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Let us welcome the officials for tonight's contest.
The Elida Bulldogs and your St. Mary's Memorial Rough Riders.
And now let's
My
meet the
name's
team.
Doug Spencer,
First,
alongside
for our
me,
visiting
Dave
Bulldogs.
Ring.
Their starters
Dave
this evening.
did a nice
Wearing
little
number
tribute
1, Elijah
right before the
Barraza.
national anthem.
Number 2,
recognizing
Thomas.
Mike Lynch and
Number
his
5,
contributions
Austin
to Rough
Miller.
Rider soccer.
Number 11, Tanner
Unfortunately,
Lehman.
Mike
Number
passed
12,
away.
Grant Hardiman.
Mike was
Number
very
14,
important to us here at
Jonathan
St. Mary's.
Oren.
When we first
Number
started,
15,
he was
Carlos
somebody
Acquire.
we could go to
Number
and get a lot of
16,
help. He
Javier
helped me a
Manley.
bunch
Number
getting things
17,
through the school
Jackson Davis.
and just helping
Number
soccer
10,
grow
Camden Howard.
throughout the community.
And for the keeper, 0,
a lot of it
Zach
was
Seaver.
just
The Bulldogs
conversation.
head coach
And
is
he
Tom
was
Thomas and
really good
assistant
at coming
Scott
out
Morris
playing
and Chad
on
Long.
Sundays with the adults.
And now for your
And it was
St.
so
Mary's
much fun
Memorial
having
Rough
fun.
Riders. Wearing number
Mike
1,
is
a
such a great
senior,
man,
Jody
and one of my
Vanderhorst.
favorite
A
podcasts that we
junior
had on
wearing
Rider
number
Nation
2,
Station was
Quinn
them talking about bringing
Holtzapfel.
Barry Manilow
A
to St.
junior
Mary's
wearing
in
number 4,
1975.
AJ
We'll talk a little bit more about Mike a little later
a freshman
For
wearing
the
number
starting
7,
lineup for the
Vincent
home Rough Riders, number 1, Joey
a
Vanderhorst,
sophomore
number
wearing
2,
number
Quinn
11,
Holtzapfel, number 4, AJ Deringer, number 7,
senior
Vincent
wearing number
Holtzapfel,
12,
number
Connor
11,
Milner,
Wyatt Chapman,
a junior
number
wearing
12,
number
Connor
15,
Milner,
Jeff
number 15, Jack
Hertenstein, a senior
Hertenstein, number
wearing number
23,
23,
Kyle Steiniger,
Kyle
number 24,
Steiniger,
Easton Kraft,
a junior wearing number
26, Reese
24,
Triplett,
Easton
and in the goal,
Kraft,
wearing number
a sophomore
0,
wearing number
Caden
26,
Ballwig.
Reese
For
Triplett,
Coach Tom
and in the
Thomas,
goal wearing 0,
Elida Bulldogs.
Caden Ballwig.
Starting for them,
The
number
Rough
1,
Riders
Elijah
head coach is
Barraza
Josh
Jr., number 2,
Assistants Pat
Ethan
Larkin,
Thomas
James
Jr.,
Holtzapfel, and
number
Mike
5,
Wilson.
Austin
Good
Miller
luck to both
Sr.,
teams.
number 11, Tanner Lehman, 9, a freshman, excuse me, number 12, Grant Hardiman Jr., number 14, Jonathan Flores Sr., number 15, Carlos Acquire Jr., number 16, Jameer Manley Sr., number 10, Camden Howard Jr., and in the goal wearing number 0, Zach Seaver, sophomore. Big WBL contest once again.
Whether it's a sports-related injury or everyday aches and
Shawnee
pains,
in sole
contact
possession
Grand
of.
Lake Rehab for your therapy
Actually, I
needs.
don't.
We also would like to
say
thank
that.
Grand Lake Rehab, a Grand
They're
Lake Health
5-0
system,
and
the official
0
provider
with
of physical
15
therapy and
points.
athletic training service.
But OG
We would
at
also like to thank
5-1
our
and
trainer Molly
0.
Rindler for all that
That's
she does to
15
provide
points.
outstanding
So,
care for our St. Mary's
talk a
athletes.
little bit about the points real quick, Dave.
You get 3 points for a win and 1 point for a tie. Shawnee has the makeup of the game with Van Word. So we're having a little bit of technical issue with our sound. On it.
All righty, I think we got her taken care of there.
That's a lot better. All right. Slow start for both teams. We'll see how we can go and get some possession going. All right. Over and back. Offsides.
So, yeah, Dave, I had to take the headsets off and missed the points conversation. It looks like Shawnee is in first place, which they are, but they have the same amount of points as what OG has.
But they have one more game less than OG played, so.
AJ Deringer taken down should be a 2-point takedown for Elida, but it's going to result in a free kick. Here it comes.
Quick. Take a
Holtzapfel.
hit. Oh.
Wisely cleared out by the Bulldogs.
I don't know. I like that angle. I'd like to see Joey shoot. Nice.
Oh, Deringer with the foot and right into the waiting hands of the Elida goalkeeper, Zach Seaver.
We had a guy right on the back door. If we could have got that through, he was on the inside of the defender. We got to watch this. They're really right behind into that open space. We got to be careful.
Triplett working against Flores. Settled by the Rough Riders. Ooh, notice this in the JV contest, which ended up in a 2-2 tie. It is very slippery out here on Rough Rider Field.
The grass is a little longer than it was the last time we were here, so.
Riders coming off a 5-2 defeat to the long trip to Ontario. And I was watching that online a little bit. I was at a wedding reception and checked in. It was 2-1 St. Mary's, and then the start of the second half, it was 2-2. Forgot about it a little bit, checked back in, and score was 5-2 that quick. So
they got some over-the-top opportunities, some good bounces on the ball.
And I think Ontario also had 2 PKs in the second half, made good on one of them, that's a long trip up there to begin with.
It's a good competition. It tells you where you stand. We'll have to see them later in the playoffs, so good idea to see them now.
Yep.
I always liked doing that when we would see Napoleon and Brian and those guys. That way you get a look at where they're at and you can gauge where you're at.
Steiniger with the throw in, trying to find an open teammate.
tries to find an open seam for Vanderhorst, but no go and scooped up by Seaver.
We got to watch the way they're setting up to put the ball center, and he's setting up behind our defenders.
Good win from that
It
punt
is.
by Holtzapfel.
Man, they're holding the line high. Right for that.
And here comes
Good, that's a
Vincent
mismatch.
Holtzapfel with a drop back to Caden Ballwig, who finds Jack Hertenstein down the left side. Well played by the defense.
Good.
What a great ball.
Oh, a little bit too much.
Hertenstein.
Cross the ball.
Vanderhorst finds the middle, looking for Connor Milner. I believe Connor was able to put it in the goal Saturday at Ontario.
Nice. Bring it down. Here you go.
Daringer. Controlled by number 5, Austin Miller, senior for Coach Tom Thomas for the Bulldogs.
Big throw into the middle. Yep, here comes
Quinn
Kyle.
Holtzapfel with the throw.
That's beautiful.
Header.
Get in there. Get in there.
Yes! Oh, my!
Seen that coming.
That was pretty. Holtzapfel, Quinn Holtzapfel with the throw to
Nobody on Elida at all picked
Kyle.
him up. Just let him run.
He
free.
peeled it in, and a
Seen it
beautiful
coming.
header.
I didn't know if the ball would get through, but once it's through, beautiful. Good finish. Instead of going hard, he put a looper in over the keeper's head. Beautiful.
That was just a thing of beauty.
That was well done. Nice. Very impressive.
That came at the 35-15 mark.
Now we got to watch the fee for a minute because Lida's going to come back hard. Hopefully we can pick up another one real quick. Can't give up possession like that.
Yeah, from the throw in to the header, it was
There you
just
go.
a
There you
thing
go.
of beauty. Trying to find Chapman slicing through, now down the left side. Drop to A.J. Daringer.
Cross middle. We got numbers up. Cross middle. Top of the 18. Oh, it's got to come back out. We got 3 at the top.
Joey with the cross to the goalie, Seaver. He punts away. Too bad we don't have that instant replay today for that goal because that was
beautiful.
textbook.
It was, you could just see it coming the way he split. I'm like, if a ball gets delivered, they're in trouble. Because neither defender reacted to his run.
Here's an opportunity. Ooh, good step up by Elida. Miller.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Flores. Flores to Thomas. Being defended by
Ethan Kraft, isn't it?
Easton Kraft, yeah. Number 24, Easton Kraft. Steiniger over to the left side to Hertenstein.
Oh, nice jump. Watch the middle. Two's got good positioning.
Hertenstein slows the transition down for the Bulldogs.
14's dropped deeper. They were playing 3 across the top. Now he's dropped deeper for Elida. I don't know if I like that look for them or not.
Flores trying to get a through ball to number 2, Ethan Thomas. Rough Riders pick that up. Good drop.
Yep.
To the sophomore goalkeeper. Caden Ballwig kicks it away to the right side
Good.
over
Nice
Steiniger.
dummy.
A
Good.
foot from Holtzapfel to Connor Milner, but quickly kicked out by number 17, Jackson Davis for Elida.
Now he's got
Nice throw to Chapman off the chest to Milner. Milner trying to find Steiniger.
corner.
Going to be a corner kick.
Yep. Chapman.
Carlos Acquire
needed to run
kicked it
inside
out
on that
to
one.
safely play the defensive ball, and it's going to result in Joey Vanderhorst going to the corner.
Looks like we got a size advantage. To see what we do. Good ball.
Holtzapfel with the head and the head again. Daringer, Milner. Oh, this is going to be dangerous for the Bulldogs, but quickly picked up by number
Good clear.
number 10.
Nice. Drop back, and we're making a pass.
Number 10 we don't have on the roster. Oh, sorry, Camden Howard.
Yeah, Elidas is with the ball. So
Hertenstein, nice left-footed pass, just a little too much. Great idea, love the pass. Number 17, Jackson Davis with the throw-in to Carlos Acquire. Flores taken away by Quinn Holtzapfel. Might be a little more than a friendly tap there by the Bulldogs. Going to be a free kick for St. Mary's. Heading to take the free kick is going to be junior Quinn Holtzapfel, number 2. Quinn had the assist for the first and only goal. Here's the free kick. Nice ball. Settled by Elida. Oh, Joey's able to come up with it. Big bounce for the Rough Riders. To Steiniger, working on the right side with Howard defending. Tries to get around him, but intercepted by Howard. But there's Joey Vanderhorst, left foot hooking. Nice pass. Finish! No!
Hit the post. No. He got it.
Headed by Daringer. Boy, that first shot hit the bottom of the crossbar, went straight down. And Dave, what's that rule there? Does it have to cross the line, the plane entirely, or what has to happen?
The whole ball has to pass the goal line. So just hitting the post like that, it came down, and the referee was in good position.
Joey.
To tell. Shoot again. Nice.
Just hooked it a little too much past the left frame. We've got Keller, Burt, Vettermoot. I've been practicing David's name. And Marcus McLean check in for the Rough Riders. Taking a breather is going to be Hertenstein, Milner, and Daringer, and Triplett. Vanderhorst. The one thing that I really like that I'm seeing, and fire, that's a good-looking ball! Kyle Steininger with a deep ball, right side, finds the left post, scores his second goal at 29-18.
Beautiful.
What I was just about to say, what I really like so far out of the Riders is their passing has been phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Their shooting has been pretty darn accurate as well.
Well, what I'm noticing is the goaltender a sophomore or a junior? Is he young?
He is a sophomore.
Yeah. We got some opportunities. We need to keep shooting the ball. And Elida has come out a little flat. So, and we discussed that before the game. Looking at their record, it's kind of hard to tell.
Elida 4-1-1, 7-2-2 overall, sitting in third position with 13 points. And then you've got Kenton, who St. Mary's played last week, and they had a 1-1 tie. I was there at Kenton. What a great contest that was, but obviously nobody could come up with the winning goal. And then you've got Salina and St. Mary's sitting with 3-2-1 records in the WBL and 10 points along with Kenton. So a lot of good WBL activity left in the latter part of this season, but Shawnee does sit a little bit in the driver's seat at 5-0, with OG right behind them at 5-1. And keep in mind, and they play tonight.
Yes.
And keep in mind, the Rough Riders lost to OG 2-1 in a very good game for the Riders. Just couldn't come up with the victory.
And Elida beat OG. So
it's always kind of neat when you can't figure it out. Good ball again. The passing. That phenomenal ball kicked out by number 3, Gavin Reisner. before
Elida's
Marcus
playing-
McLean had a chance to do something offensively.
Elida's playing differently. They're not using their sweep to come to the ball, which Tommy Thomas has done for years. So it's interesting to see if they're going to continue to allow this high shooting with their young goalie.
And St. Mary's has done a nice job working from one
Yes.
side of the field to the other side of the field as Chapman checks back in for St. Mary's and Ethan Ramsdahl, the sophomore, checks in for Elida. Joey Vanderhorst going to take a little bit of a breather. St. Mary's leading 2-0. Both goals by Kyle Steiniger. The last one with the foot, the first one with the head.
Yep.
I think he wants more too, Dave.
Oh, absolutely. Elida's got to pick up their pace or they could get blown out early. St. Mary's has come out with good effort. I like what I'm seeing. Passing's good, and our movement off the ball is phenomenal. Nice job. Turn and get across. Cross her a corner. Nice. Take the corner. Take the corner.
It's going to be St. Mary's' second corner. Heading to the corner is David Vermouth.
Yep.
David at the corner. Kraft coming up. Good to find Kraft. A lot of
Cross
green.
it.
He's going to put it into the middle. Deflected away by Elida, but there's Vermouth. Third corner coming up for St. Mary's.
Interested to see if they go long. They're not set up to go short.
Getting the ball
There we
up.
go. Good ball. Finish.
Oh,
I like to see the header on that. Had three guys in front of him. If you just put a header down towards the ground, good things can happen. That's a tough one time.
Holtzapfel in the air.
Much better.
One timed it, and what's that vernacular there, Dave, for those who are
It's a one-time volley. It's the hardest power you can put on a ball as a volley hit, but the accuracy, it's
so the ball doesn't land, it's in the air.
yeah.
Got to have some pretty good skill to time that up.
It does, and any little bobble or any little mistime, and you're going to get a miss hit. That's why I prefer seeing the header because it was there. I mean, he didn't have pressure on him, and he didn't have to extend to do the one time. So it was into the body. I like to see a header there.
Nice step up by the sophomore Vinny Holtzapfel.
Yep. Yeah. Haven't seen anything out of Elida yet.
Yeah, the field's been pretty tilted to the
Yes,
south
definitely.
for St. Mary's offensively.
They're still trying to pass. They're looking to find
Good
some
ball.
angles, but they're not.
That's the one you're looking after right
Yep.
there on 50-50 balls at number 35, Cody Burt. He received a high ball, headed it, and passed forward.
Nice ball.
Vermouth with the
nice
ball to McLean. Taken away by the Bulldogs.
There's what I expect.
Failed to mention, number 5, sophomore Aiden Jeffries checked in.
Nice.
Holtzapfel trying to find
Hey,
Chapman.
Trevor, I have the phone. All right. Hear me?
St. Mary's
Yeah, Trevor, I have the phone.
playing a little defense. It's been pretty lopsided thus far, leading to a 2-0 goal, the score for St. Mary's. Both goals by Steiniger as Vermouth chasing that ball down the left sideline. Puts a nice move on, gets it up to Chapman. Chapman back to Vermouth, who continued on, trying to make something happen.
Ball's still live.
It's going to be cleared out. Boy, that was a nice execution by Vermouth and Chapman.
I'm seeing the difference in this game, we're not rushed. We're taking our time, making good decisions with our passes. Off the ball right now, we look really good.
Yeah, like what we're seeing in the first
Definitely
18 minutes of action here at Rough Rider Field.
A little surprising that Elida's playing not as tough as I'm used to seeing from them.
And there's a lot of soccer left.
Yes, there is.
Steineger knows that and wants to make good of that. It's got some
Nice, be a
openings.
shooter.
He's going to fire. One bounce blocked away by the goalie.
Shoot it
There's
again,
Chapman.
shoot it
He
again.
fires
Oh, low
into
to
the
the
awaiting
ground, low to
hands
the
of the
ground.
sophomore keeper, Zach Seaver.
He's going to give up those type of saves. He's still learning. We got to shoot.
The Larry Schaff Auto Sales scoreboard showing St. Mary's leading 2-0. But if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see St. Mary's already is showing 7 shots on goal.
Yes.
We had 4 substitutes, and I failed to mark down who. I'll check back in. Looks like Triplet did. I don't know who else, so we'll call that as we see it in a little bit. Here's an offensive opportunity for the Bulldogs, but cleared out by Kraft. Nice slide tackle by Hertenstein. Up to Chapman. Chapman working against a couple defenders. And A.J. Daringer. A.J.'s one who checked back in, along with Joey Vanderhorst, who just got shoved in the back. No call. Throw in for the Bulldogs. Nice step up by Triplet, getting attacked from behind, but able to get it past midfield.
Nice.
There's Cody Burt winning another one. So what you want to see?
Yeah, definitely. Our aggression is really good.
And Connor Milner on the right side. He was the last substitute that came in, number 12, senior Connor Milner. Checking back in for Coach Tom Thomas's Elida Bulldogs, number 10, Camden Howard.
Let's see what Elida does. Still playing only one forward.
We've got contact, say the ref saying that Cody Burt gave a little extra push, and going to be a free kick for number 17, Jackson Davis, for Elida. Eyes it, he flies it, controlled by Triplet, trying to find Quinn Holtzapple.
Yeah, Quinn's playing higher today than
Yes.
normal, so see, I like the idea.
Settled it back to Triplet. Cleared out by number 1, Elijah Barraza. Quick throw in by Holtzapple, trying to find Chapman, streaking down the right side. Cleared out by Barraza once again.
Elida's defense isn't very organized. It's very rare that you see a Elida defense like this.
At this time, want to give a shout out to our sponsors who allow us to bring Rough Rider Soccer to the Rider Nation station. Glass Daringer Investment, VFW 9289, All Glaze Equipment Rental, Guarneri's Pizzeria, Vogel's Bake Shop, and Minster Bank. Those are just 6 of the 17
Nice, Cody.
who make this happen. We'll announce the others later on.
Elida's just standing. There we go. Now they're trying. Nobody moved when that ball was coming forward. They just all stood there.
Flores was trying to find Thomas, but just a little too much, and Ballwig was able to get it uncontested and punt it away.
14's playing real hard for them.
Jonathan Flores, he's a senior.
Yeah, captain. He was playing higher up to begin with. They moved him back. Now they're playing with a deep sweep.
And again, Dave, I mentioned this earlier, the passing's been extremely effective for the Rough Riders.
Yes.
But going from one side of the field to the other side has been very effective for the Rough Riders.
Absolutely. It's the change of pace and the willingness to go. I think they can even go sooner, higher up the field, the opposite side, and then penetrate and cross again. So
good spacing. Milner over to Daringer. Back to Milner.
Now cross.
Holtzapfel calling for it.
Nice cross. Corner,
tried to get across, and the referee indicates that it's going to be a throw. Checking back in for the Rough Riders, number 5, Aiden Jeffries, number 7, Vincent Holtzapfel, and number 20, David Vedamut. Milner with the throw-in for the Rough Riders. Check that. It's now going to be Steiniger with the throw-in for the Rough Riders.
Well, don't see anybody making a run.
Trying to find either Jeffries or Vanderhorst. Milner comes up with it, working against number 15, Acquire.
Oh.
Fortunately for the Bulldogs, Grant Hardiman stepped in. Otherwise, I think we were going to see a left-footed plant by number 5, Aiden Jeffries, or number 1, Joey Vanderhorst.
There's what I'm used to out of Elida. That cross hook to the middle, but they're usually running towards it. Again, their players aren't moving off the ball at all.
Vanderhorst working against number 12, Hardiman. Elida gets the ball across midfield. Kicked out by Triplett on the left side. Going to have a substitution. Number 5, Austin Miller, senior, going to check back in for Elida.
Yeah, just not seeing the overall effort out of Elida that I'm just used to seeing from them. And I love what we're doing. Very impressed. Very impressed.
Yeah, I think you just got to give a lot of credit to Coach Josh Hertenstein's game plan and the execution by his 11 out there.
And maybe playing Ontario woke him up.
Yeah.
Beautiful job.
That is beautiful.
Ball.
Right side to left side to Daringer to Chapman. Chapman, no.
Oh, he should have, if he could have just slid with the left foot and cut it back towards the back post. He was trying to get to his right foot. Quick, just touch that ball.
If you're a student of passing, you want to be watching what is happening here on Rough Rider Field.
It's not so. The pass selection is excellent, but it's the off-the-ball runs that make it work. Just because he can pass, if that guy doesn't make that 30-yard run before the pass, it don't matter. Yep. It's the runs off the ball that I'm impressed with right now. We didn't see that against Spencerville, and we're definitely seeing it here. So that's a huge.
Steiniger.
And you definitely didn't see it against Shawnee. So this is a big improvement.
Steiniger looking for goal number 3. Denied by goaltender Zach Seaver.
I like what I'm seeing. We got to win this in the air and put it back in. And no.
That's Steiniger's shot.
But
extends it to 8
standing
shots.
Where were they when I were coach? Just not seen in the light of the team like this. He's going to try to turn the corner and cross. Oh, it's still in. We got good referees tonight. They're letting them play. And nice. That's a little better from Elida. Still nobody's moving. Absolutely no help. But we got to do a better job clearing now. We just got to kick the ball. Get back to our possession.
Going to be a handling call, give a free kick opportunity
I will
for
not
the
be
Bulldogs.
surprised if he shoots from here. Elida doesn't like to set up anything.
All right, so it wasn't handling.
I
And
have
Steiniger
no
isn't going
idea.
to waste any time getting the
No.
ball across midfield. Everybody's a little bit confused on that one.
What? He didn't move the ball. He put it right down where it was.
I've got nothing.
I have no idea.
He did.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Oh.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, that wasn't in play. There was no intent or trying to do anything there.
All righty, back to
Back to
play
playing.
here.
Back to playing.
Oh, nice by Chapman.
Again, Elida, to just go to the ball.
It's going to be a St. Mary's throw-in taken by number 7, Vinny Holtzapfel. First substitutions, though. Burt, Vermouth, Quinn Holtzapfel, and Marcus McLean back in. One thing that we're definitely seeing a pattern here with Coach Hertenstein is transitioning 4 players at a time, keeping people well rested, and then getting lots of reps for many players.
I'm just hoping this doesn't wake Elida up and woke the coach up, so we'll see. Right idea, couldn't keep me in.
Yeah, I don't think he was in agreement with the official.
No, not at all.
10.5 minutes to go in this first half. Good vision, getting it to the middle of the field to Triplett. Triplett with a right-footed pass, trying to find Vermouth just a little too much. Gonna go out. Vermouth, nice step. Can't control it though, but trying to get control is Holtzapfel. He's going to get called for the foul.
Quick ball. Oh, Elida won that too. Turned. Shooter.
Number 2 fires it on the ground. Ethan Thomas was pretty far out, didn't have a great opportunity, but he did put it toward the goal.
That's what Elida likes to do, and then crash. Open for ricochets and rebounds.
Grant Hardiman was working hard against Steiniger there. Holtzapfel tries to bring it in. Nope.
Nope.
Apparently the ball was out before Holtzapfel had kicked it.
Yep. There's definitely.
Thomas.
Yep.
Working against Kraft. Gets it to the middle. Nice run by Flores. Just a little too much.
We got
Tried to be settled by the Bulldogs.
Elida's beginning to pick it up a
There's
little
3
bit.
headers, 4
Yep.
headers. There's Hardiman. Hardiman working against Holtzapfel and Steiniger.
Go. Back to the right. Back to the right. There you
Vermouth
go.
tries to find Joey.
Take it outside. Take it
Back
outside.
to Vermouth in the middle.
Shooter.
Fires it.
Yeah.
Oh. Fires it into the backstop net where it's hanging. That was good.
That
was a ball with some velocity there, Dave.
Well hit. I like to leave that a little lower so it has better scoring chance, but the power was excellent. So, nice win. Bring it down. Look outside. There you go. Cross. There you go.
To Jeffries.
Oh, Jeffries needed to hold that up. That's it. Bring it. Oh, right idea. Come on, Cody. Cross the ball back in the middle. There you go. There you go. Outside.
He's going to.
Nope, he's
I
going
thought
inside.
he was going to fire it. Tried to find Jeffries.
I don't know if he trusted his outside or not. It was there. He went inside. I went outside.
And I just plain thought I was going to shoot it. Oh, that's going to get you a card.
Yeah.
Steiniger's going to have a little
he's coming off.
discussion with the official that results in Steiniger having to take time off.
We've lost control of possession, where Elida's beginning to get a little bit more, and we gotta get back in our possession and get them walking again. They're running now, and we need to get them out of the game.
Yeah, we had mentioned that the field seemed to be a little tilted because the ball was down on the south side 90+% of the time, and it's starting to equal itself back out.
Very much so. I don't know what he's doing.
Allowing the Elida sub to come in, where St. Mary's has to wait because of the foul.
Yeah, but there was no injury, so there should be no sub. It's a foul. There's no subbing. I don't know what that was about. Oh, yellow card.
Yeah,
they could.
It was a foul, but it had the yellow card with it.
Yeah, that's why.
A lot of time had elapsed and forgot about that yellow card.
Yeah, that's a 1-for-1. Oh, good
Holtzapfel
ball.
with a beautiful pass to Chapman. There's McLean, Chapman.
That's still
good clear by Elida. Seen a few more Bulldog players with a little more aggressiveness now than what we originally had seen. And, boy, quick out of the gate, 4 minutes and 45 seconds, St. Mary's scores.
Yes.
And then, boy, just 6 minutes later, that score again, 2-0, and took a little wind out of the sails of Elida.
Yes.
But a lot of time left to play soccer.
Very much. Interesting to see how we take this corner. Now we're spread out. I don't know what we're doing. Good ball. Big hole. Only got one up.
There's Braden Keller.
Yeah.
Nice step up by the freshman, Braden
Very
Keller.
much. Quick throw. Can't be offsides. Be nice to get another one.
Slide tackle, kicks it out.
Early in the year at Walpock, we went up like 4-1 at a half and ended up 4-3.
4-3.
So I like to get another one.
Lots of cushion.
Yeah, because Coach Thomas is going to go over there and lose his freaking mind. At least that's what he used to do. I haven't seen Elida play like this.
Fairmouth with a nice aggressive move to win that ball, but a nice step up by number 4, Ethan Ramsdahl, to take it away. But there's Holtzapfel with control, working against Flores.
Good ball, nobody there.
Marcus McLean going to quickly get a turn.
Cross.
Nice. Good defensive stop by, can't read the number. He was in the right place at the right time on that one.
Beautiful job by Cody Burke. Good ball. Get there. That's what I'm used to, is a sweep coming across. Now I'm seeing Elida pick it up a little bit.
A.J. Daringer and Connor Milner check in for the Riders. Want to thank Plus One Realty Professionals, Albert Sporting Goods, American Legion Post 323, Fowler's TV, Eagles Lodge 767, and Speckman Automotive for supporting Rough Riders Soccer and Rider Nation Station.
All right, cross the ball. Take your time.
Keller.
There you go. Look in the middle.
I think Joey was trying to get a flick to the middle, but a little miss-hit with the flick and rolls out.
I think he was just trying to trap it, and it got through.
Goal kick for Elida.
I never was comfortable 2-0. I hated that score. 1-0 I actually liked better. Don't know.
Number 15, Acquire, working against Keller and Daringer. That tag team wins the ball and trying to find Chapman. That's going to be trouble.
Yep. Bad decision. Going to get out of it.
Fortunate break in that situation for Elida that the ball did make it to the right side of the field.
Yeah, I did.
Throw in by Quinn Holtzapfel, headed by Vanderhorst to the middle, trying to find Chapman. Chapman chasing it down to Burt. Burt loses it. Elida in transition across midfield.
Nice.
Here comes Thomas.
He's just going to turn and burn. Yep.
Thomas via Kraft. Kraft wins that one.
Nice job.
Good win by number 24, junior Easton Kraft, with a good ball up front.
Come on, Chapman. Oh, he's got to anticipate that.
Milner gets called with it. Thought it could have gone the other way just as easily. And I think Kraft was anticipating Milner to continue the same speed with his run because he had a beautiful pass there.
Chapman started the run and just held up to see where Milner, he's just got to put his head down and go. But he's young. He gets that nose and starts making those hard runs, he's going to have good things happen. He's got the skill.
Hertenstein calls for Ballwig to be ready because the drop's coming. Goes back to the left side, but
don't want to do
didn't work out the way they needed it to as it goes out just about the 2-minute mark.
Yep. Last thing we want to do is give up a goal in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, we had a good amount of rain last night as Kraft kicks the ball out. And you're still seeing that this field is slick as players are going down or not getting the footing they're expecting to have.
Exactly. Let's see if we can. That's a corner, I would say. Yep. See if he sends more.
This will be Elida's first corner of the contest, coming at the minute and a half mark.
They went short.
There's number 5. Ooh. St. Mary's getting it out at the foot of Cody Burt. Cody going to the middle.
Send it. You got Joey. Send it.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, my
Missed an opportunity with – Dave was mentioning before, the passes are good, but you need the run to make the passes work. Joey Vanderhorst just had a great run there.
Joey was, but so was Chapman, but both of them with the ball weren't looking outside. They were just looking in the middle. Oh, just one more touch. He didn't even have to dribble. Just take one more touch and pass the ball.
Flores.
Watch the shooter.
He's going to find some opening there. Tries to get it to Acquire. Kicked out by the Rough Riders. There's Chapman.
Back center.
About 30 seconds left in this first half. Stolen away by Davis.
Yeah, we got 20 seconds. Don't give up a goal here.
Cleared out by Keller to Chapman.
Send it through. Send it through. Send it through and end this. There you go.
Nice. Good ball control. There's Daringer. Elida did what Elida had to do with 10 seconds to go.
That was very good. I liked it.
Holtzapfel's going to rip. He fires.
Rebound.
Going to be settled by Zach Seaver.
Disappointing.
Well, Dave, we saw an interesting first half of soccer here at Rough Rider Field. 2 quick scores by the Rough Riders, both by number 23, Kyle Steiniger, the senior. So we'll see what the next 40 minutes will bring. Coach Thomas going to make the adjustments that he needs. Coach Hertenstein going to continue the good work that the Rough Riders have done and see what happens.
I keep what we're doing. I like what I'm doing. Make some adjustments if they do. If not, I'd stay on course.
We will be back in 9.5 minutes.
Oh. Let's see if Elida comes out a little bit more intense.
I think I see a little bit more out of him already in the first few seconds here, Dave.
I was over there. Coach Thomas was definitely not happy with their effort. So let's see if I like a possession. I'll keep moving the ball around. If we do that, we can take the starch out of them pretty quick.
Triplet running down the right side.
Nice.
Looking for
Good
the corner
ball.
to Milner. Little
keeper. Little
nice
slow.
ball by Triplet. Had a little top spin on it. Curves toward the goal.
Nice win.
That's the one thing that we've won pretty much everything in the middle.
Yes. They're definitely going to go more direct, but they're two forwards now. They only had one, so see if they push the issue. Good. Nice.
Thomas.
Nice for us. Good job.
St. Mary's sitting on a 2-0 lead. The first goal came at 35-15. An assist with the throw-in by Quinn Holtzapfel was a beautifully thrown ball. Then headed by Kyle Steiniger.
The run by Kyle was just amazing. That was so well timed, and absolutely no reaction out of Elida's defense. They didn't even try to cover him.
Then Kyle decided he wasn't done in the second half, and at the 29-18 mark, 25 plus deep, he ripped one into the back of the net for St. Mary's' 2-0 lead on the Larry Schaff Auto Sales scoreboard.
Making up for those games he missed.
Yep.
Yeah, Elida's playing a little bit more.
Howard.
Yeah.
To Flores.
Flores he's played well all game.
Pulling the jersey of Daringer.
None wrong
There's
there.
Quinn Holtzapfel. Nice job. Good
Ball.
body control, good vision.
Yep.
Finding AJ.
Go down the line.
Did a nice job getting past
Cross.
Howard. Finds Vanderhorst back to Daringer's going to rerun that one in his mind a couple of times there.
I don't know if he could have stayed on side. He didn't continue his run across, and if he stayed put, he'd been offside. So, right idea by Joey. Again,
Joey was doing a little give and go there.
The off the ball, it still shows how important what you do off the ball. Yep, Elida's gunning and running, and they got
Howard gets the ball down to Thomas, right side of the box, working against Kraft, left foot, nope, stopped by Kraft, and then stopped by Holtzapfel.
We got to be careful.
Thomas flying through the air,
Yeah.
Cleared out by Holtzapfel, but there's Howard. Chased down by Vanderhorst.
Yep, they still got possession and a cross.
Howard slips as he was putting it toward the goal. Don't know if it was a shot or a pass. Goes out. Goal kick for number 7, Vincent Holtzapfel.
Yep.
Won again by the Rough Riders. Chapman trying to flick over to Milner. Here comes Elida. Thomas.
Yep.
To the left side to number 5, Austin Miller back.
Nobody home. Oh, pick that up.
Yeah, and why do you want him to pick it up versus let it go out?
Because he can kick it further with a punt. He can throw it. We can come back to possession quicker. Here we got to bring a defender back because he's not taking his own goal kicks. I'd like to see him use his hands, pick that up, push everybody out.
I guess the one thing that you might look on the other side, though, is if it goes out, it's dead. You can't screw up by trying to pick it up and something going awry. Here comes Hertenstein. To Daringer, nice dribbling, fires it. Going to be left of frame.
That's a corner. That's a corner.
and
Oh.
going to result in a goal kick for Elida.
Goalie definitely touched that.
He said, no, I didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He said, no, I didn't.
Well, we don't have the replay or my telestrator to show you you're wrong.
Here's Milner. Nice step up by Tanner Lehman. Going to go out. Substitution for Coach Tom Thomas. Number 3, Gavin Reisner, sophomore, checks in for number 10, Camden Howard. Throw in for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, this is a huge game for us. Because seeding's coming up this weekend, and we need this to get a higher seed. Most likely should get at least the number 3 seed.
Nice ball by Hertenstein to Derringer, trying to find Chapman. Yeah, that's an interesting point, Dave. It is seeding time, and St. Mary's right now sporting a 6-3-3 record overall, 3-2-1. And I presume that it's going to continue to be the high seed gets to host.
Yes, for the first 2 rounds. And that if you choose to take a bye, because there's 11 teams in our sectional, we still haven't went to the super sectional like the rest of the state.
AJ's good hustle results in the throw-in for the Rough Riders.
Good ball.
Finds Holtzapfel. Holtzapfel inside the box, left foot, and it's going to be an own goal.
Own goal
by number 12.
Own goal.
That was a rocket fired by Quinn Holtzapfel. Elida trying to get it out and ricocheted off of them, and is going to result in the 3-0 lead for St. Mary's with the own goal.
Give him a lot of credit. He did it, and he didn't put his head down. He just got the ball and had it back up. Milner was on that far side, so I don't know. He definitely had to do something.
Yeah, a lot of credit to Quinn Holtzapfel on that, because he did a nice job of possessing, not freaking out as he got down toward the goal, and fired a nice ball, which resulted into an own goal.
Going this way.
Quinn's going to get another opportunity because he's going to fire it with this free kick toward the goal.
Like to see it. Yeah, the Mark and Joey now. Yeah.
Here it comes.
Good ball.
Derringer.
Good
Darren again,
hustle.
chasing the ball down, winning. He's winning.
Up top.
To
right
Chapman.
Idea. Chapman's got to step inside.
Jack steps up, clears it out. All Glaze Audiology, Rabel's Auto Service, American Manufacturing Solutions, Spees Chiropractic, and Miller Funeral Home round out our sponsors for supporting Rough Rider Soccer, both boys and girls, and Rider Nation Station.
Bring it down, bring it down. Beautiful header, yes.
Nice. One touch.
Oh, shoot.
There was Steiniger going for the hat trick, the trifecta. I want 3 goals, but denied by keeper Seaver.
Nice. We're definitely getting possession back. I like it. Oh, nice job.
Give credit to number 11, Lehman, for Elida. He ran a long way, didn't give up, kept that ball in.
Nice. That's it, Chapman. Bring it down to the corner. Bring it down. There you go.
Yeah, the second half we're seeing a little bit more physical activity and aggression by Elida. The effort has definitely been elevated after that 10-minute halftime speech by Coach Thomas.
Yeah, he was pointing out what they weren't doing, so. But we're playing really well. I like what we're seeing. Shoulder,
Steiniger just outside the box, tried to hook it in, just over the crossbar. Jeffries and Burt And Keller will check in for Coach Josh Hertenstein's Rough Riders. Triplett, Steiniger, Vanderhorst take a well-deserved breather.
Definitely. There we go.
Winning again. Jeffrey's showing some good speed.
He is.
He's coming off the injured reserve list and showing some good speed. Good to see that.
Go.
Oh, 14, Flores going to get called for the trip.
Yep.
Chapman looks like he's going to address the ball. Nope. Number 2, Quinn Holtzapfel will get that responsibility.
I think he's going to card him. He came a long way for, he carded him.
Yellow card is just
And that was because it was from behind, Dave?
Yeah, very much so.
So 1 yellow card for St. Mary's. I believe that's the first yellow card for Elida.
Yep.
yellow card is set for the Bulldogs.
Coming onto the pitch for the Bulldogs, number 4, Ethan Ramsdahl.
I'd like to
Holtzapfel.
see this far post.
Holtzapfel pushes right.
Yeah, it was far post, but it was a little driven too hard. Can't get to it. We don't have a 7-footer.
Quinn's pretty much been everywhere tonight.
Yes, he's had a good game.
Had a great game.
They've moved him into the midfield, and it's definitely changed the look of the midfield.
Won again by the Rough Riders.
And defensively, I like the way we're playing. So
Nice
beautiful.
ball. Vinny
Beautiful.
to Daringer to Jeffries. Fires.
Yes.
Aiden Jeffries.
Well shot.
Aiden Jeffries at the 29-13 mark with the assist from A.J. Daringer. And I called it out initially, but I forgot who had the first touch to A.J. Beautiful, beautiful execution by the Rough Riders.
It was well done. Well done.
Might have been Vinny Holtzapfel as I
Could
think
have
about
been
that.
number 7.
Yes.
Yes, that's where it came from. Well, or Cody. I couldn't tell whether it was Cody or him. So.
Aiden Jeffries with the goal at the 29-13 mark to extend this Rough Rider lead to 4-0 here at Rough Rider Field. You know, earlier, Dave, we were talking a little bit about Mike Lynch. It was a little bit of technical difficulty with our earpieces here. It was kind of hard to hear everything that you were saying. So kind of a neat, reflective night for Rough Rider soccer tonight.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, it comes at the passing of Mike Lynch, the legendary teacher. He was the mayor. Nice ball from Joey to Vermouth to Jeffries.
Offsides.
Might get another.
Is he going to call it? He didn't call it.
Nice passing again. Mike Lynch was the mayor of St. Mary's for a short stint. Very active in the JCs. Brought Barry Manilow to St. Mary's, as I mentioned that earlier, in 1975. And if you're intrigued by that story, do a YouTube search Rider Nation Station Barry Manilow. And it's an interview with Mike Lynch talking about how he got Barry Manilow to St. Mary's to perform at McBroom Gymnasium, as Thomas is going to be a little dangerous here, working against 2 or 3. Stopped by Keller, but here he goes. Working against Kraft.
Oh,
stolen away by Cody Burt. Got to get it out.
Yeah. Backside.
Trouble. And finally goes out. Going to be a corner kick for Elida. But, boy, dangerous activity down in the box for the Rough Riders.
Well, this October, the U.S. national team is playing Mexico in Cincinnati. And this was something that happened years ago where the federation decided we should play them in the Midwest in the winter instead of in Florida to have a home crowd. And Mike Lynch got the big flag from Bud's, and we took it to Columbus the first time, and it took up a whole section when we rolled it out. And it was quite a bit to drag into the stadium and drag out. But Mike Lynch secured that for us.
And so he was honored tonight because he was one of the pioneers of soccer in St. Mary's, which eventually evolves into the first Rough Rider soccer team in 1996.
Yes, and he was instrumental in getting club soccer going and giving guidance and some political pull and letting me know who I needed to talk to and things we needed to do to improve. And a lot of it came from the adult soccer that was started, and then the youth soccer come behind it. And it was all simply because the city put a field out at Kessie Geiger. Don't know why. I still to this day haven't figured out why they put it there. They eventually took it down and moved it and made the baseball fields bigger. But we had a full-size field out there, and that's where soccer came from here.
Nice left foot from Holtzapfel to Vermouth. Does not keep it in.
But Mike was mayor, so I think it may have had a little bit of help from him. But that's where it started, and Sunday soccer, and then that built into the Y, and then into club soccer, and then into the high school, and then out of here.
It's been a long progression.
Yes. And a lot of people, like I said, so many people involved from school board members and, like I said, faculty. Mike, there were so many people that's helped this program grow, but Mike was definitely there in the beginning.
Outside of the box, Holtzapfel gets fouled, so Joey's going to step up and take this free kick.
I always enjoyed my conversations and camaraderie with Mike.
Super nice guy, always a gentleman, and just a nice reflection of Mike before the game started with a moment of silence on the passing of Mike Lynch.
We're going to work on putting a brick over there in the Hall of Fame area with a dedication to Mike, because it's something that needs to be done.
Vanderhorst.
Nice shot, rebound, still there.
Burt was there for the rebound, but the quick reflexes of Seaver denied him from getting that opportunity to put it back in.
That was the best part. He didn't hit the keeper. So, quick turnaround, outside. There you go.
Nice ball by Holtzapfel
Andre's
to Vanderhorst.
Foot.
Vanderhorst strikes it. Ricocheted off number 17, one bounce into the awaiting hands of Seaver. Again, beautiful passing and beautiful runs, as Dave has mentioned. This put a 4-0 lead for the Rough Riders on the Schaff Auto Sales scoreboard.
The biggest change I've seen so far from St. Mary's is our runs off the ball. We're now doing the things that allows the passing to take place, and that's huge. We didn't do against Spencerville, and we weren't doing against Shawnee, so very nice.
And you still got to be the mailman as the passer and deliver.
Yep, absolutely.
And
the confidence.
A lot of mails getting delivered tonight.
Yes. And our confidence on the ball, that's one of the first just kick it away that I've seen tonight. Most of them are looking to space or looking down to the flag if we don't have space in front. So, nice, Cody.
And there's Cody Burt just Doing
Good
a little
ball,
thievery.
Good ball.
Finding
Jeffries.
Aiden
needed to
Jeffries.
he needed to get a touch on that. He touches that, and they're in.
Going to be a Elida throw-in, apparently.
I don't know.
Or a foul.
Not sure what he's calling.
Foul. Number 1, Elijah Barraza will restart. Left side. There's one we didn't really win, but we came up with. Here's Holtzapfel crossing midfield.
Yep.
Through ball to
great
Vanderhorst.
Shoot.
Vanderhorst with the left footer. Denied by Seaver. That was Vanderhorst with 2 defenders on him. Still gets a beautiful left-footed shot
He
out.
did. If he would have just stopped that ball with them both coming, he could have brought it back and just buried it. But that's the tough
He'll strike
thing.
from long.
Yes, he will.
And as a result of firing it from about 30 yards out, deflected off the defender, going to be a goal kick, and heading to the corner is Vetermut.
That'll be our 5th or 6th. I think it's 6th. See what we do on this. We haven't really. Nice.
Oh, Steiniger was up in the air.
Yeah. Throw in. Holtzapfel's not on.
Vinny Holtzapfel, Chapman, and Hertenstein check back in. Aiden Jeffries, who scored that 4th goal, is going to take a breather along with Cody Burt.
Joey with the throw. In the Chapman, yep.
Oh, ball forgot to come with him.
Yeah.
Oh, but nice deflection by Joey. Chapman. Fairmouth.
Nice cross. Beautiful
nice
ball.
little right foot punch. But cleared out before McLean could get the ball turned around.
Oh, to who? Well, I guess Holtzapfel is out there. Quentin, I would have thought he'd take the throw. Oh, nice. We got to get that.
And Ballwig does. Ballwig has kind of had a quiet night tonight.
Yes. Elida's been kind of toothless tonight. Couple chances by Thomas, and that was about it. And they really cut their pace down since the beginning of the second half.
They came out strong.
Yeah.
A lot of effort.
There's no spark now. They're just trying to kill the clock.
Throw into Chapman. McLean gets the ball through. Cleared out by number 17, Jackson Davis.
A lot of walking.
Again, we want to thank Glass Daringer Investment, VFW 9289, Oglaze Equipment Rental, Guarneri's Pizzeria, Vogel's Bake Shop, and Minster Bank. Their support of Rough Rider Sports, Boys and Girls Soccer, and Rider Nation Station is to be commended. Thank you all.
Oh, Joey.
Vanderhorst. Hertenstein's going to take the angle, try to win this. Tries a slide tackle, but good possession by Flores.
Watch Thomas through. Oh, he missed it. Thomas made a good run, and he missed it. Now we got a good backside run. Again, short. We didn't. Now.
Daringer.
Now through. You got him.
A little bit of an errant pass there. Stolen away by Keller, though, from the defense. Said, I might as well try to get in this offense a little bit.
A little ambitious. We got to keep making our runs off the ball so it just becomes second nature. I love what I've seen. Behind us.
Ballwig comes out.
Yep, good.
Good, smart goalie play.
See, that's what I mean. When he can pick it up, we were directly back up the half field in full possession instead of having to take a kick. It's a 50-50 ball. You know, so that's why I'd rather have him pick it up.
Oh, nice by
Good.
Holtzapfel. To Steininger, back to Holtzapfel. Tries to flip it through to Chapman. Here comes A.J. Deringer, but stolen away by number 15, Acquire.
Yes, Kyle. Back inside. You got Deringer. You got Hertenstein. Nice. Drop pass. Nice. Back to him. Good. Very good.
Ball reversal.
That's what we need to do. Nicely done.
Reversing again, but that one was well read, but still controlled by the Rough Riders. Here comes Deringer.
To the middle.
Deringer fires way left.
I'd like to see if he'd have put the ball just to the penalty spot, Chapman could have run on it because he was through to the defenders. Just a pass to the penalty spot would have been the right decision there. That's some vision that they just got to pick up.
Goal kick by Davis.
Good.
Keller?
You got him outside. You got Deringer outside.
Ooh.
Oh.
Staying alive, though. Here comes Deringer. Deringer to Vanderhorst.
He should have let that defender make a decision, and he hadn't. Defender couldn't decide whether to go with Joey or stay, and he waited a half of a second more. He would have, and we could have opened him up.
Holtzapfel with the throw. Quinn
There we
Holtzapfel.
go.
Deep throw, headed away by number 11, Lehman. Kicked away by Flores, but there's Keller at midfield. Punch to Hertenstein.
Yep.
Settled by Steininger. Steininger with 2 goals tonight. 2 goals in the first half. Holtzapfel trying to get inside the box
nice
to
ball.
Deringer. Deringer left footer just above the crossbar.
I wish he would have just controlled that and taken another touch and then just tapped it in.
+1 Realty Professionals, Albert Sporting Goods, American Legion Post 323, Fowler's TV, Eagles Lodge 767, and Speckman Automotive. Thank you to those fine sponsors.
Yes.
We'll be back Thursday for the WBL contest with Bath as Milner's trying to get something in the middle, and Deringer lifts it way high above the crossbar.
Just finish. Patience.
Gavin Reisner checks back in for the Bulldogs.
But again, beautiful pass, beautiful run, right spot. Finish was lacking, but everything else was really good. Good.
So Thursday night versus Bath, left footer, no.
And we crashed the goal, which was very good. If he gives up the rebound, we were there.
And Friday night we have football.
Elida. I think we're currently in 6th spot in the region.
That's what I saw today, and Walpock one behind us.
Yes, and we're going to pick up some points if we can beat Elida, so that'll help.
Holtzapfel to Deringer. Good step by number 17, Davis, to take the ball away. This could be problematic for the Rough Riders. Number 15, Acquire, working against Kraft. Kraft says no.
So the football team's got, 4 games left now? Elida,
So they've got Elida, Bath, and Salina.
It's 3 games left.
Elida and Bath at home. Then we travel to Salina to round out the regular season. And I believe this Friday is also the Hall of Fame induction, and it will be 2020 as well as the 2021 inductees. And the Hall of Fame committee has also selected military Hall of Fame inductees, so expanding
Yes,
the
which I think is
categories.
outstanding, because we have a lot of alumni that have had distinguished
Yes.
military careers, and I definitely know some worthy candidates.
It's very difficult for that committee to choose in all categories.
Oh,
St. Mary's has a
absolutely.
lot to be proud of its graduates.
Well, and not only that, the services to St. Mary's City Schools is the category that is, I think, so good, because there are so many people that help the school that aren't alumni, and it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have some of the things we have. Coach Bachman, and going on and on and on.
Yep.
You know, those are important.
Quinn Holt-Sapple, Marcus McLean, and Reese Triplett checking back on. Coming off, freshman Braden Keller, senior Connor Milner, and sophomore Wyatt Chapman.
Definitely getting some opportunities. I'd like to see us go to some youngins and get our starters off. Hate to see somebody get hurt. There you go.
Hertenstein from Daringer, working against Flores. Flores shields, but there's Joey
Oh,
Vanderhorst.
good touch.
Going to be last touch by Joey. Throw in for the Bulldogs.
Come on, Elida. There we go.
And Dave, you had said tonight is the Shawnee OG matchup,
Yes,
correct?
it is, and it's a huge game. If OG can win it, it's in OG. Well, I was looking at the schedule, so if OG can win that'll set it on its. At least give them a chance for a tie for the championship. So we'll see.
So coming into tonight's contest, Shawnee was 5-0-0 in the league. OG 5-1-0. Elida 4-1-1. As Jeffries is going to be fouled, and I believe he's going to have a little bit of a injury.
Yep.
AJ Daringer coming to check him out. Body kind of got twisted up on that collision there.
Getting checked.
He's trying to work his injuries out, and he's going to run off the pitch on his own accord. Great to see by the sophomore, number 5, Aiden Jeffries.
Absolutely.
And so that's inside the box, and
No, it's outside the box, it looks like, because he's setting it up for a free kick. If it was inside the box, it'd be a penalty kick. He's setting it up right on the edge.
okay.
Yeah.
Is that? Yep.
Is he going?
It was inside.
No, he said he hadn't done it yet. He's decided that it's a PK. So it is a PK. Okay. Now, something on this. If he hits the post, he can't touch it again until it's touched by somebody else. If it hits the goalie, he can touch it. So
Okay.
that's something that I just saw this weekend.
And there, you don't have to worry about
Nope, we'll take it. But I just seen it in a Premier League game. It hit the post, went right back to him. He tried not to touch it and ended up hitting it in, and it doesn't count. Anybody else can touch it, but he can't touch it again until it's been touched.
So Quinn Holtz-Apple had the PK opportunity, made good on it. 9:12 to go in this contest. Scoring was started by Kyle Steiniger with an assist from Quinn Holtz-Apple. That was at the 35-15 mark of the first half. At the 29-18 mark, Steiniger strikes again for his second goal. In the second half, at the 33:09 mark, Elida had an own goal to extend St. Mary's' lead to 3-0. 29-13 off an assist by A.J. Daringer. Aiden Jeffries scored for the fourth goal.
Oh, come on, Jack. Go to the ball.
And there you just witnessed Holtzapfel with the PK to make this St. Mary's lead increase to 5-0 on the Schaff Auto Sales scoreboard.
And this is a team that we could end up seeing again in the playoffs based on seeding. So I could see us taking a first-round game and Tommy taking the by the weight on us. So it's happened in the past.
Ooh, nice ball. Vermouth chasing it down.
Nice. He's through.
Good composure. Dribble.
Pass. There you go. Chapman, be a shooter. Somebody got to be a shooter.
Vanderhorst was blocked by Elida.
Go around him.
McLean. Back to Vanderhorst. Collision between Holtzapfel and an Elida.
There's a hold.
And a jersey hold.
Yeah, there's a hold.
Things got a little dicey in that possession right there.
Back him up.
Now, I've seen Joey kick a ball about 300 mile per hour. I don't know that I would want to stand that close.
Yeah, this is perfect for him to take a left foot hook, but he's not. It's going to let Bert, some shooter.
Chapman does.
Oh, directly at him.
Got a good looking shot at the top of the
corner,
box.
And that's a goal. Keep it in, yep. Nice. Outside you got Chapman. Nice
ball trying to find McLean.
Chapman
going to be
there.
trouble because there's Chapman.
Shooter.
Chapman fires. Going to be a corner kick. Going to be the 7th corner kick of the contest for the Rough Riders. Checking back in, Daringer, Milner, Steiniger, and Vinny Holtzapfel.
Right.
And taking the corner is Joey.
Now you got to stay behind the white. See that white line on the end? You can get as close as that white line. That's why it's painted back there. That's 10 yards.
Ooh. Bert?
Our field is one of the wider fields in the league, and we had to paint those on because it's longer than 10 yards from the 18. So.
And in soccer, you can have different dimension fields.
Yes, and in this league, they go from big like ours to itty bitty.
Like theirs?
Yes, theirs. Kenton's is pretty small. Van Wert used to have the smallest in the league, but they went to a bigger field.
So what do we have here, Dave?
We're 118 by 70. And it's 118 because the hill back there, if we went the yard on each side, the goal was too close to the fence, and we started down the hill a little bit. I took away 2 yards, and you can't tell. Originally, it was supposed to be 120 by 70.
So then the turf is obviously 120 by
53 and a half for football, and then 65 with the soccer painting.
With the soccer painting, 65. So
right.
this is wider than what we're going to have at the turf.
Yes, absolutely. If we play at the turf, it's a smaller field. It's 2 yards longer, but it's 5 yards on each side. It's 2.5 yards on each side and not as wide. So.
You know, a thought just occurred to me that Coach Hertenstein gives a game ball or an award.
Yes.
This is going to be tough because this is an all-around impressive team.
Yes, it's a team shutout, which they've needed.
Mm-hmm.
I really like what I've seen defensively tonight. It's good midfield play. Derringer's run off the ball tonight and Kyle's runs off the ball have been fantastic. The passing. If I had to pick a player of the game, you're looking at Kyle, but Holtzapple's had a real all-round game. And if I wanted to pick a guy who's really been the engine, he'd be probably it. But the nudge probably goes to Kyle for opening the game up and scoring those first 2 goals.
That's a good no call right
yes.
there.
Joey, oh.
So there was definitely a foul.
Absolutely.
And it was a great no call because St. Mary's had
advantage. And that's like I said, these refs are good. They're Richie's from Elida, played college ball. He's really good. Comes from a Scottish soccer family, so he understands the game pretty well. His dad's a very good referee too. So, but that's what you get with those kinds of refs. They allow the game to play itself.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and that's oh.
That's going to be in the farmer's field.
That's a harvest ball.
So, or the temporary pond.
Yeah.
Retaining pond back there.
I mean, we have just won almost every opportunity, Dave.
For having the record at Elida, like I said, I saw their record, but who they played and how they played was so different, losing 3-0 to Botkins and then tying Canton. There were so many things I couldn't tell where they stood. So
that's kind of like Kenton.
Yes.
They're 2-0-4 in the league.
I
and
think
5-1-6
yeah.
overall.
That's what
they're an impressive team.
Their coach told me, he goes, I don't know where we're going to get seeded out. What are people going to think of us? And they are a good team. Number 10 has to be one of the fastest players I've seen since Limmerman.
So I mentioned that story to Limmerman Saturday. We were at a wedding reception together, and I said, I was telling Dave that I watched one of it had to be the fastest players ever, and Dave's like, besides Limmerman.
Yeah, I've seen him, and he's quick, and probably on 100 yards he'll beat Limmerman, but in the first 20 he's looking at the back lights.
Yep, he's quick.
Yeah.
Trouble.
Yep, not going to get it off.
And the St. Mary's defense keeps that shutout, and the offense produced tonight against the Elida Bulldogs, 5-0. Again, run down the scores real quick. We've got Kyle Derringer getting on the Schaff Auto Sales scoreboard first and second. An own goal for the 3-0 lead. And then Aiden Jeffries gets in the action with 29-13 to go in the contest for the 4th goal. And then Quinn Holtzapple scores on the PK to make it 5-0. We'll be back here Thursday to bring you boys WBL soccer versus the Bath Wildcats. And Dave, final thoughts of tonight's contest?
very improved. I love what St. Mary's is doing. Defensively, offensively, off the ball. What a great improvement. Keep it up, keep building, and they're gonna. I want to see the Shawnee St. Mary's game again. If this team is playing like that, it's going to be a whole different game. Love what I'm seeing. Much different. Love it. Hopefully it'll continue.
And I think it's worthy of stating that St. Mary's could have come and played tonight a little lackluster after that long trip to Ontario.
Absolutely.
Being in the lead 2-1.
Yep.
Then dealing with a tie of 2-2, and then all of a sudden losing 5-2.
Giving up 3 goals and losing 5-2. And maybe it was a wake-up call. Mm-hmm. Maybe with some of the adjustments I've seen the coaches make, maybe this is the right call. So we'll see. I definitely won't overthink what they did because it worked out really well.
They played a phenomenal contest tonight, results in a 5-0 victory, and St. Mary's extends their WBL record to 4-2-1 and 7-3-3 overall. Well, again, thank you to all of those sponsors who helped make this happen. And my name is Doug Spencer, alongside me, Dave Ring. Everybody have a wonderful evening, and check us back on Thursday as we bring St. Mary's versus Bath boys soccer. Good night, everyone.